So in this video, we're going to learn about dynamic efficiency, right? And dynamic efficiency is when firms invest money in research and development to come out with better products that will improve our standard of living and also will reduce price in the long run. So some of the examples we can do is we're talking about Apple iPhones. They've been improving over the year.
Mm-hmm.
We are now looking at cars, and we've got hybrids and electric cars. Now, to be able to do this, we've said the keywords over here is firms are investing money in research and development. Where is this money going to come from? The money is going to come from supernormal profits, yeah?
Yeah.
So this money will come from supernormal profits. So that is why we say supernormal profits. If firms are earning supernormal profits,
Is that
It's-
like more?
yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Though
Okay.
we tend to normally say if a firm is making supernormal profits, it can end up making people poor because of non-affordability. You're not being able to afford a commodity, you're driven out of that market and you're classed as poor or relatively poor.
Okay.
Okay, so let's try and understand this using the diagrams. So in figure 1, I am going to use marginal curves. And in figure 2, I'm going to use the average cost curves. Now, figure 1, I will put down is more difficult to construct, and figure 2 is easier to construct. Okay, and as an examiner, we accept both of them. Now, let's do figure 2, which is the easier one first.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the firm's long run average cost curve. RAC 1. And what we can do is, let's say the firm was manufacturing at the lowest point of this curve. What the firm will do with research and development when they're investing money into it, so they might be going towards more computerization. You're looking at computer-aided manufacturing, computer-aided designing, you're researching and developing in the laboratory, coming out with more medicines, more new products, and you're increasing consumer choice. So when we have better products, what improves is we're looking at two of the easiest ways to describe improvement in human welfare is we look at consumer choice, has it gone up, and we also look at prices in the long run, have they gone down.
Okay, that's human development.
Yes, for welfare, you know, the growth in welfare. So consumer choice, has it increased due to research and development, and prices, have they gone down in the long run. But you also have to take into account the inflation factor. So you're talking about the real prices, not, you know, and then the quality of the products, right? So this long run average cost curve goes down to the right. And let me label that as LRAC2.
So does it shift as well
Yes.
as move down?
Yes, to the right. So the LRAC curve has moved downwards to the right, has shifted, not moved, sorry.
Yeah.
LRAC1 curve has shifted rightwards
Why?
because of research and development.
Oh.
So not only research and development, this could be, let's say the firm has changed the production technique and they are now doing mass production.
Okay, so what has what's made it move? Like what? Increasing.
I'll give you that example. Give me a second. Let me just write this down. Okay, think about it this way. At Tesco, back in the days, if you wanted to check out the shopping basket, shopping trolley, then you would be doing the traditional way where you had one cashier sitting on the till and then you would queue up as customers. But nowadays, you don't have to queue up at the till for one cashier, you've got self-checkouts.
Yeah.
So there's still one person, one employee of Tesco, but there are 7 or 10 or 12 different checkouts,
Yeah.
and every customer is going to those checkouts. So what has happened to the productivity? First, it was one customer to one till operator,
Okay.
but now it is 12 customers or 10 customers, the number of self-checkouts to one operator. Because Tesco was making supernormal profit, they've been able to invest that in technology, bring these self-checkouts in, and they're able to process a lot of people through the door, through the payment system. What's happening to the cost of Tesco in terms of the employees' wages?
Increasing or
No.
falling? Staying the
L4,
same?
average cost, because first, let's say only one customer shopping was paying for that person,
Right.
but now
Yeah.
12 people shopping trolley is paying for that one person. So the cost per customer has fallen.
Okay. Yeah. So,
So that is why the average cost has shifted downwards to the right, the curve. And we can see the costs are falling down and quantity. So we can
costs
all,
for Tesco's are falling down.
yes, the average cost.
Okay.
And then they can pass that to the customer
Okay.
in terms of lower prices. I can also put this down as so the firm introduces automation in production, mass manufacturing, the assembly built, and cost will fall. In lower prices. Okay?
Yep.
The other way of showing dynamic efficiency is we will use the average revenue and marginal revenue curves. and the firm's supply curve or the MC curve. Now we know that a profit maximizing firm will produce where? In the short term or even in the long term, a profit maximizing firm produces where MC equals MR.
Okay.
So where does a firm maximize? Where MC cuts MR, intersection point, yeah? So let me put this down over here. Pmax where MC equals MR. That's the
like
output.
The equilibrium, like when it's supply
And demand, yeah.
Okay.
But not kind of, because your demand curve is your average revenue curve. That gives you the price. But a profit maximizing firm will produce where MC equals MR.
And what's MR?
Marginal revenue.
Okay.
Revenue gained by selling one additional unit of output. Now this is a difficult diagram. I normally advise students not to do this in exam if they don't understand this properly, how to do it. Then this is enough, the average cost diagram. However, in this case, I'm doing the other one as well, just to explain that to you. So what we are saying over here is, if the firm is selling at price P1 instead of P2, why? For profit maximizing output, where MC is equal to MR. Let me label the output as well. And they're making supernormal profits.
Because they've increased the price.
Yes, at P1, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's their S&P. Let me put that in the key as well. S&P equals now this marginal cost curve, the cost of producing an additional unit, will shift to the right because of research and development, because the firm is spending money to bring out new products, or to, if they're investing in production, automating the plant, then this is going to move to the right.
Yeah.
So let me label that as S1, that as S2. So I can say now this move has happened because of research and development.
So they're supplying more.
They're supplying
and
more.
Costing more.
Not costing more. Wait, let me just put this here. Because of research and development, the supply curve has moved from S1 to S2.
Yeah.
The new price again for profit maximizing output is where MC is equal to MR, which is at this point. So we can see output now has gone up from Q1 to Q2 in figure 1. And the price, the new price in the long run, is at P3, which is lower than the initial price of P1.
Yeah, I get it. This one makes more sense than that one.
Well, whichever you can use in exam, both are understand. So
at the beginning, prices are higher to make supernatural profits to
yes,
fund research and development. And after
Yep.
research and development,
yes,
they're able to supply more, meaning that it lowers their costs.
at lower prices,
Yeah.
where MC is equal to MR. That's
Yeah.
what the firm is pricing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So in long run, when the firm will invest money in research and development or automation of production, price, the LRAC shifts downward to the right, or that's in figure 2. And supply curve shifts to right, figure 1, reducing price to P3. In long run. But this may not be the case. If a firm is making supernormal profit,
Mm-hmm.
normally firms are accused of not investing enough. So this may not be the case in real world, as in UK big firms are accused of paying out high wages to their executives and dividends to shareholders. So let me underline this. And dividends to shareholders. Government needs to make sure that firms Therefore, government needs to make sure that the firms do reinvest their S&P in research and development through welfare gain. Any other questions you want to ask me, Bashir? You understand this?
I really understand this one.